Kids are used to being catered to, but it has to stop at some point. She doesn't owe you, and you don't owe her. And it's not an adult conversation you're trying to have with a 15-year-old. It's a real conversation. There's something my husband and I have been trying to work on with my grandson, and it's definitely a let's spill the tea moment. Hi, everyone. I'm Monica May. It's called gratefulness, and it's something that I think a child needs to be taught so that they truly understand that growing up, this is the way life is. We're at the GLG Hub in beautiful West Oaks Mall in Orlando. And if you're ever looking for an independent spot to do your thing, Keisha Foster has just the place for you. Great Life Group holds their meetings here. You can have individual podcasting rooms, or you can be out in the great open space. As long as you don't mind other people watching you, it's okay with me. And we love coming here. So wanted to share that with you. Back to this letter. My daughter doesn't see that I did my best. No, we didn't have everything she may have wanted, but I made ends meet. It seems like as a mom, nothing I ever do is enough, despite me trying to make up for the way that she grew up. I'll be honest, I get upset when she's ungrateful, there's the word, for the sacrifices I made, but I just really want her to see things from my point of view. How do I sit down and have an adult conversation? It's a 15-year-old girl going through puberty. Couple of things that just reach out to me with red, I don't want to say flags, I'm going to say red talons. Okay. First of all, she's going through puberty. So everything you do is going to be to her. Everything. You could be bringing her the best MAC makeup bag in the world, full of all of the favorite colors and smudges that she it's not going to be enough. You could take her to Coach and buy her a cheap little wristlet. It's not going to be enough because she wants the whole bag. She wants the big bag. Okay. Gratefulness is something that has to start at an early age. That's why we're working so hard with my grandson. Sometimes kids are just used to taking. I'm not going to say sometimes. Kids are used to being catered to. They're used to having it their way when they want it, whenever they want it. They are in the me too now, right now moment of their life, but it has to stop at some point. So she's 15 now. She's been like this forever, but it's starting to become a problem with you now. She didn't just wake up at 15 and become ungrateful. She was like this as a little girl. When you bought her that beautiful dress and she just said, "Oh, that's nice." When you bought her that favorite pair of sneakers that she'd been bugging you about, you could have bought them right away, but you made her wait a little while. And when you gave them to her, she said, "Thanks, Mom. They're nice." I could go on and on and on. Ungrateful for the sacrifices that you've made. She doesn't owe you, and you don't owe her. Think of it in that perspective, and you'll be okay. She doesn't owe you anything, and you don't owe her anything. Everyone here is here to fend for themselves. We learn from each other. And again, I'm letting you know her lack of showing gratefulness did not start as a teenager. She's been like this all along. I do remind you, mean girls do become mean adults. And before you go off and say, I just want to slap her, I just want to, you know, understand that she's been like this all of her life. She did not just wake up and become ungrateful because she turned 15. She's been a little ungrateful, slightly ungrateful. Wow, that was kind of harsh what she said there. It's been a pattern. You've just chosen not to see the red flags. So really, Mom, it's on you. You were surprised to hear me say that, but she doesn't have to understand the sacrifices you made because again, she's in that pivotal period where everything is about her, everything is for her, everything is controlled by her. It means the climate in the household. That means the food that you all share sometimes. That also means the chores that she gets to not do. Think of all of that. And just understand that you having an adult conversation, well, if she wants to do adult behavior, then I think it's time for you to have a conversation with her. Don't just tell me and let it be one and done. Don't do that. Don't do that. Also, let her know that you've got her back. You really do. And you want you all to have a good sanction, a good union, but you can't if it's one sided. And also, there's something called punishment. She needs to do have that infused, and that's going to all the moms. Gratefulness is something that the kids have to know. And ungrateful for your sacrifices, she doesn't understand anything about that. But you can start to talk with her about it. Gratefulness, start teaching that at an early age, and understand that she's doing what she knows how to do. She didn't just start like this overnight. So keep applying, keep working with her. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Don't feel sorry for her. Open up that discussion and tell her, I'm noticing that, you're not so grateful about things, but don't make it appear as if she owes you an apology or anything. Just you all have to be able to have an open conversation. That's what I want you to do. And understand that you can't teach gratefulness at the age of 15. It starts down. I got this 8-year-old at home. I'm teaching him now how to be grateful about even the smallest things. Start with that. And it's not an adult conversation you're trying to have with a 15-year-old. It's a real conversation. It's called life. Thanks so much for letting me spill the tea with you. I'm Monica May.